Hello everyone, I'm Brian. Today I'm going to be reacting to Watch This to Feel, Deal, and Heal Your Emotions. Don't get me wrong, our emotions is something that's very difficult to control. And if you can't control it, you should learn how to feel, deal, and heal it. I know that all rhymes, but I like it. Oh, let's hope it's not corny, but it never usually is. It's usually pretty good advice. Again, I usually hate inspirational stuff because I just roll my eyes because it's stupid. Because it's usually not coming from necessarily from a point of genuine struggle. Like people who have gone through it. Most of the emotional things are just people who have thought of like sayings that sound great. But anyways, let's go and get started.
We feel, guys. It's okay to feel. We're human beings. We will feel. And when you feel, the better I can describe to a doctor how I feel, the better the doctor can diagnose the situation to give me treatment.
Right.
If I go and say, doctor, I have headache. Well, why? Anything else? No, doctor, I have headache. Do you feel nausea? Doctor, I have headache. Do you have fever? Doctor, I have headache. Do you feel body ache? No, doctor, I have headache. अरे और बोल मेरे भाई दवाई कैसे दूंगा? One lady went to a doctor and the doctor said, how's your headache, madam? She said, he's out of town. You know, when you go to a doctor, it's very important to describe your symptoms.
Right.
So when you feel angry, don't just say I'm angry.
Yeah.
Try to decode what shade of anger are you. Am I annoyed? Am I upset? Am I irritated? Am I frustrated? Am I anxious? Because if you don't know the finer nuances, you don't know what to address.
Right.
Well, he said it right there at the very end. I mean, you don't necessarily have to be annoyed and all that. You can say you're angry. The most important thing, I think, would be to why are you angry? Because a lot of people won't say it and they'll just be upset all the time. It doesn't matter that they're annoyed. It doesn't matter that they're whatever the 16 other, diagnoses are. Don't get me wrong, it could help, because you may be annoyed and not necessarily angry, if that is a subcategory of being angry. But the most important thing is to know what to address. What is causing you to be angry? So the most important thing I think is don't hide the I don't or you don't know. You don't. Just say know what to address. When you can say he's making me mad. Okay, great. We're narrowing it down. What is he doing to make you mad? He beat me in chess. Like, okay, fair enough. Sucks to lose. Can't get a handle if you're a sore loser. But the better man won. The better person won. So train to get better. I mean, obviously you lay it on to the person softly, but hey, look, you gotta let them realize, like, you want the better person to win. If you were the better person, you would have won. And there's always a chance to beat that person next year, or 6 months, or however often the tournament occurs. But improve upon your skills. Learn from your mistakes. This is a time to rise up to the challenge.
That's the feel part. After the feel part comes the deal part. And what's the deal part? The deal part is only when I know what is that shade, then can I address it, right? Only when the doctor knows with the headache, there's a fever, there's nausea, and there's chills. Maybe it's dengue or malaria.
Right.
Only when I know what exact feeling I'm going through, can I then look for a possible solution to it. Emotional resilience.
Yeah.
And then when I deal with it, the next part obviously is healing. Dealing with this is now and here. Healing is a life's journey.
Right.
Because there's a lot of vestiges that are left. हमारे साथ जो होता है ना, सब क्लियर नहीं होता है दोस्तों. अगर मैं आपसे एक फोटो ले लूँ ना यहाँ पे और फिर उसको डिलीट करूँ और मेरे फोन से परमानेंटली डिलीट कर दूँ, वो चला जाएगा. लेकिन जो मेरे यहाँ पे फोटोज ली जा रही है ना जिंदगी की, कोई ऐसा डिलीट बटन नहीं जो पूरा डिलीट कर देता है. कोई डिलीट बटन नहीं होता.
So what would you suggest for a deeper healing?
Yes, I would suggest healing is a process.
Right.
It is not an event, it's a journey.
Right.
Dealing can be an event. It's here
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the now.
yeah.
Like wedding is an event.
Yes.
Marriage is a journey.
Yeah.
Getting a degree is an event. Career is a journey. Similarly, dealing with a problem is an event, but healing is a journey. And trust me, it takes time. Healing takes time.
Okay. And of course, yes. I think it's really sad to say that there are some people out there who don't understand that healing takes time. I don't know what percentage of people out there knows that. And to deal with it, or heal with it, how do you heal? The more you can understand a problem, I believe the better you can heal from the problem. That's my point of view. Because when you know what's causing you issues, you can either remove it from your life, you can deal with it in some way so that it doesn't cause you problems anymore. I was trying to think of an example. I was thinking like sleeping in the bed and you wake up with the back pain. It's like, well, I'll deal with it for right now. And then you go buy you a new bed. You're like, oh my gosh, you should have done this sooner. But you can, and I guess my bed is over 10 years old now, and it kind of curves a little bit. But I put a pillow there to deal with it because I can't afford a new bed. So put a pillow there so that my back is kind of relatively straight, and it's a lower back issue kind of thing, and it works. Sometimes I wake up with drool out my mouth. I know I slept well then. And then sometimes I remove that pillow, and then that little curve actually is just fantastic too. So it's like a two in one bed, The pillow is the thing that makes the difference. But yes, you can deal with it, adjust with it, or I can solve the problem permanently by buying a new bed, which I will probably not do for a long while. But yes, there it is. When there's a problem, you understand what the problem is, then find out what the solutions are. Feel, deal, and heal. The feeling of the problem of the bed is that it's old and is about due for a replacement. Deal with it, the pillow, by adding the pillow to help with my lower back. What else? Yeah, that's the deal, and that's how essentially I understand the problem is my lower back, and how I deal with it is by adding the pillow. Now to heal, that's just going to take. I don't know if time's going to heal my lower back, but you get what I'm saying. Of course, the longer solution to that is replacing the bed. It's a little bit of a different example there, but I hope you understand what the meaning behind it is. The fact that if you understand what the problem is, you can deal with it in different ways. There are temporary solutions and permanent solutions, and hopefully you can find a good balance between which one's better. Sometimes a temporary solution will work because the problem will adjust itself, but sometimes you need a more permanent solution, and that's sometimes just getting rid of the problem altogether and buying a new bed. Anyways, that's my reaction to Watch This to Feel, Deal, and Heal Your Emotions by Gaur Das. If you like my content, please consider subscribing, thumbs up, thumbs down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next vid.